Okay. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Once you
Okay.
got all that together, the bid and the selection process. So, how long is it, and how are companies selected and awarded?
So it depends
All right.
on what it is. So what I will tell you that's different than what we're used to seeing in the Birmingham area business culture is you have to create storyboards for what you're selling, because it's not that you're just selling to me who works at Alabama Power or Marcus that's at
Mm-hmm.
Regions. You're selling for a worldwide event, and so everybody's looking at how will it look for the whole world
Mm-hmm.
games from different perspectives. So you put your proposal together, but you also got to show why you're the best. And
Okay.
so that takes a little bit of marketing. So I know you're a marketing guru,
Okay.
but marketing will be the number one tool to help you
Okay.
with success in the bids. So from the bid process, it opens up, you get notification through CVM tool, put your proposal, submit it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I have to say for the World Games Committee, you can submit questions
Mm-hmm.
all and they will just respond. They're very responsive, like
Okay.
24, 48 hours.
Okay.
But they're usually quicker than that, but I'll give them, a
Okay.
buffer zone.
Okay.
But they do a really good job of responding. So if you got any questions, I don't know, I was reading this, but I think I want to do something different, go through that process because they will respond and let you know. So their presentations after bids are, and they come in, so you actually have to physically defend why you think you're the best
Okay.
for World Games. So the time frame can be 2 to 3 months
Yeah.
typically, but you're engaged the whole time, so you'll know where you are in the process.
All right. I know some small business owners probably watching, and this next question I know you probably are thinking is: will there be preference given to local companies versus the out of state?
Yes.
Huh.
So what we, the Woo, when Marcus and I came together, was selected.
Mm-hmm.
We thank our leadership in the city for that. We put some strict language in to look for local, which is 75 miles radius anyway from the city center.
Right.
So that is really good. And we look for small business,
Okay.
and then minority, female, veteran, LGBTQ, all of those classifications. We have already awarded some outside,
All
but
right.
that doesn't mean that they don't have any opportunities here. Some we got some really good people that can really do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you think about the timing, all games, professional games, it's the Swiss timing. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't have anybody local for that. But
Mm-hmm.
we are actually looking for the local suppliers.
All right, and I know this next question a lot of small business owners are asking is: will preference be given to companies, based on their past revenue or how many employees they have?
Well, I think to it really depends on the contract.
All right.
It depends on the upcoming bid. So each one is going to be unique to itself. What's more important though is if your company has the capacity and the bandwidth to do what it is being asked of. So there are two levels of contracts. There's a prime vendor that we call tier one, and then there's a sub vendor that we call tier two.
Mm-hmm.
So if hypothetically, if Tyler Perry were to come in and do the marketing for the games, Tyler Perry may come to Jarvis Escott as a sub.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? Because we've got more than 25 different venues where you're going to have different things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyler, as big as his company is, may only be able to cover 20.
All
He
right.
may need you for 5. So
Okay.
now you're a sub to Tyler because one, you registered in the 2021 World Games .com/WOO/ you became a registered applicant, and then you were eligible for a subcontract opportunity at the tier one level because, say, Tyler Perry Studios, for example, got the major contract. So that way, we've got language in our policy that we're trying to spend 35% whether you're a prime or a sub. So even if a major company becomes a prime, they have language in their contract to spend 35% of their dollars with local minority vendors. So either way it goes, we're looking at direct spend or indirect spend. We're looking at prime, we're looking at subcontract. So we feel that our qualified local minority vendors have an opportunity either at the prime or at the sub to participate in these wonderful games.
All right, so the next question I want to ask, because I feel like you all have already answered the question, but in the means of transparency, when this is all said and done, will all the awarded bids be posted on the website, or will there be somewhere where everybody knows who got what and things like that?
So yes and no.
All right.
All right. So I know that sounds kind of like I'm flip flopping, but there's a high degree of contracts that are going to be awarded. So some of the contracts may be so small that you won't see them on the website.
All right.
Right. Some of them could be direct source where, you know, we only need 100 box lunches for a media day. That's something that may not be posted on the website. But when you're talking about major $1 million type opportunities, you're going to see those.
All right.
Those are going to be in conspicuous places.
Okay.
Working with folks like you, all the social media outlets, all the diverse entities within Birmingham, like the Birmingham Times, putting that out there so that everybody can see it. But those small, inconspicuous contracts, you won't see those because they're so minute that, you know, it would literally just be too time consuming.
And Jarvis, we will be doing reporting.
Right.
So we would definitely want to showcase the economic impact from the prime and the subcontractors, because just say hypothetically we spend $20 million. We want to show how did that $20 million go out local, diverse, and where did that money go? And so you will see that on the website. So we will be sharing that news on up until post 2021 games.
That's right.
All right, so I guess we went through a lot today. Any final thoughts you both want to add?
So I'm going to tell you, register worldgames2021.com/woo. It is the central repository for everything that we're doing, special events that we do, training around marketing, back office, finance, how you get financial support for the World Games. All that stuff is going to be there. So I'm just going to leave it. Register, and then we'll come find you.
All right, Marcus.
Yes, I think the World Games is going to be good for the city. I think it's going to be good for our local businesses. And many people that when I see them and I'm shopping in Marino's Market or wherever, they come up to me and they say, Marcus, how can I get paid? Right? So it's like the lottery. You cannot win if you don't play. So for the World Games, you have to register in order to win. Right? So register, and then oftentimes partnerships, teaming agreements, joint ventures, being willing to be a sub to one of the big companies so that you can get your slice of the pie. I think we have to be open to different opportunities, even if we don't get the main opportunity. So staying open and register and being willing to team and joint venture with other folks, and you'll see opportunities abound.
I got one more thing. Be patient with the process.
Yes.
Okay.
So you registered today, 30 days. I haven't heard anything from the World Games. What are they up there talking about? They don't have anything. Just be patient and keep your information updated as your business evolve, as you get more business partnerships that Marcus talk about, joint ventures. Upload that information because that increases your capacity.
That's right.
When we're looking for different suppliers for World Games and related events around World Games between now and July 2021. So be patient, keep your information updated, and respond timely to every request that comes because there are very tight windows. The bid process, you did ask about this. So if we put a bid out tomorrow, there might only be 2 weeks. And so if we say 5 o'clock, November 26th, that's it.
That's it.
It locks down. There's no more exceptions. It takes a long time if you want an exception. So always get your stuff in before time and respond timely, but be patient. And we look forward to working with you with WOO for World Games 2021.
And lastly, for me, on the patience, 50% of all contracts will take place after January of 21. So contracts are going to trickle in this year.
All right.
Okay, so you may see a contract a month, but come January of 21, you're going to see them 2 and 3 a week because it's closer to the games. So from a patient's perspective, you may register this week, but you may not hear from the games for several weeks or several months because of the timing of the contracts. So just to kind of level set there are not a lot of contracts that are going to come out for the games. Now, having said that, we do have test events. There may be opportunities there. I can't speak to that definitively, but I can tell you that should there be an opportunity for the test events, they're going to come through our website. So you got to be registered. You got to be in it to win it.
And to piggyback from that, because we can't guarantee about the test events, but I do know they will be going to that repository.
That's right.
And all these other related events that are coming just because of the World Games. Birmingham is on the map, so people are doing events in the area between now and July 2021. So make sure that you have everything up to date, because they probably won't send a blast through the tool, but they'll reach out to you because you're in the tool.
That's right.
So, just be patient. Make sure you have everything. Another thing I forgot to say, make sure you have your website. So whatever your digital profile in the system, make sure it is correlating when they start Googling and looking up. So make sure you get your websites and all your marketing information readily available on the internet.
Well, one thing I want to add, and I feel like I'm going to be a salesperson for it. This gives you the opportunity to network on a global stage. That's that right. You would never have the opportunity because you're from Birmingham. So even if you participate in the process by even listing your business in there, people all around, potentially around the world in Birmingham, will know about your business. Mm-hmm. So even if some people watching right now, I know that, I don't know how long the interview's been going, but it's been some good information that you may still feel like, well, I don't know if I still want to do this, but this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And not only will you, I keep saying network on a global stage, but you'll network locally because these people will know your name, and other people who may not know your name, that's influential people on the committee, will know about your business. So thank you all so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Great. I would love to bring these people back on again. And they actually do this for a living. He does it for Regions and she does it for Southern companies. So they are very approachable people. When you see them out, they'll sit and talk to you and tell you and walk you through the process. So thank you all again.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, World Games, also for allowing them to come on and talk about this, just so we can make sure everything's out and open and people know about it. Thank you all for watching the video today. Please check out what's happening in Birmingham.com for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again and have a great day. Bye-bye.